नमस्सर्वेभ्यः कक्ष्यायां स्वागतम्। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओम तत्सत्। अस्माभिः पञ्चमपाठस्य किञ्चित् अन्तिमभागं पठनीयमस्ति। तत् पठित्वा अग्रे गमिष्यामः। वयं किं कुर्वन्तः स्मः? वयं सन्धि अभ्यासान् कुर्वन्तः आस्म। तत्र इतोपि किञ्चित् शिष्यते। join the words and name the sandhi इति प्रश्नः. join the words and name the sandhi. ut, it is upasarga, and then say chalanam, havihi, shwasaha, gharshanam, tankanam. So takara is there common, but the letter that follows is varying, triggering different train of events, as we know. So it will be interesting to solve this. Okay, so let me call upon Kanchana Gopalvarya. Ha.
Ut plus chalanam. Uchchalanam.
Uchchalanam. So what happened?
Here the tavarga has changed to the chavarga, so it's chutva.
Shchutva. In the end, Shchutva is visible. But if you went with Paninian flow, Ut changes to Ud, Jastva,
then
Shchutva, then Chartva. Okay? But overall, what remains, because Chartva cancels Jastva, what remains is Shchutva. That is sufficient to answer. Okay? Very good. So, Uchchalanam, Shchutvam. Tuch changes to Chuch. Okay. Thanks, Bhagini. Kamakshi Murthy Varya.
Namaskar.
Ha.
Ut plus havihi, udhavihi.
Very good. What happened?
Parasavarna sandhi, is it?
Ha changed to Takara's equivalent.
Yes. Ut plus havihi, udhavihi.
What changed to compare to what? Ha changed to dha.
Yes.
Because it was trying to become Savarna of Takara.
Yes. So it is Purva Savarna sandhi.
That's all. Okay. There is an in-between Jastva, but we can technically ignore it because you can ignore it in the sense finally the Hakara changing to Dhakara is little more dominant. But you can say Ud and then Dakara to Mahaprana Dhakara is the correct flow because you see there is no path otherwise from Takara to Dhakara. But Varga Tritiya is ordained anyway. Varga Tritiya, Varga Chaturtha. Varga Chaturtha is ordained. So even from Takara we have the path to Dhakara as far as Purva Savarna goes. But you can show the Jastva Bogi which doesn't disturb anything. It allows the Purva Savarna to take place. So Tuh, Duh, so Uddhavihi. Well done, Bhagini. Only you are a little confused about Purva Para.
Yes, Purva and Para.
That is something you have to wake up to.
Yes.
Yes, Meeta Bhagini.
Sir, here in the Paninian flow, why Ut just remains at Ud and why doesn't it go to Uj and then Uch and then
Hakara is not any Chutva trigger.
Oh, okay.
Paranimitta is not met.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No problem. We keep getting confused.
Yes.
More confusion comes, more clarity comes out. No problem. Shailaja Variye, you take the next one.
Ut plus Gharshanam.
No, Shwasaha.
Ut plus Shwasaha, Uchwasaha. First Stutva, Shwasaha.
First what? Slowly.
Chutva.
Shtutva. Very good. Very good. Shtutva. And then?
Next, it changes to Chatva.
Very good.
Sh changes to Cha.
Cha. Wonderful. You showed both the things. Okay. Utu changes to Uchu due to Shtutva, but you can say there is a Jastva Chartva reversal, but forgetting that, Ta changes to Cha. And then further now Shakara qualifies for Chatva. So we get Uchvasaha as the one final form, but if you didn't choose to do Chatva, Uchvasaha is a Uchvasaha. I mean, Uchvasaha is also allowed. Okay. All right. Thanks, Bhagini. But you let us declare the Chatva because we are learning. Better to show this. Okay. So that was Shailaja Bhagini. If you can get your hands down. Okay, I have lowered your hand. Let us involve Lalita Subramaniam Varye.
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, this is Ut plus Gharshanam.
Mm.
Now, sir, that Ut will undergo Jasvam and it will become Ud. So it
Ud.
becomes Ud Gharshanam and it is only Jasvam here, sir. Jasvam.
Yeah, very good. Because Ghakara is a Ghosha. Ghosha is soft. Okay. Because it is in the third and fourth column set. That is actually Ghosha Shabdas. So there is no Chartva triggered. So it remains Udgharshanam, like Udghoshanam, etc. Okay, well done. So Jashtva. This is one where Jashtva remains as a default till the end. Okay, well done. Kavita Kamath.
Sir. Sir, Ut plus Tankanam. Uttankanam.
Very good. What happened?
Sir, the Takara got converted into the Takara, sir.
Due to?
Shtutva Sandhi.
Shtutva Sandhi. Well done. Shtutva Sandhi. So this is the other row change. Okay. We see it little less, but that is the other Uttankanam. Okay. So tu change to tu. Actually, there is like again Jastva Chartva reversal, but suffices to just call out the Shtutva. See, actually, you see this. This is actually from ashtadhyayi.com. Marut, this is a very classic example in Siddhanta Kaumudi or Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi at least. So Marut tikate, Marud tikate, Marud tikate, Marut tikate, Marut tikate. So Jastva, Shtutva, Chartva. All things are shown. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the Paninian Sutra. Jhalam, Jhashonte, Jastva, Shtuna, Shtuhu, Stoho, Shtuna, Shtuhu. Stoho is borrowed forward. And then Kharicha. Again, there are more borrowals to finish it, but that is the Chartva rule. Okay. Now let us see. Another set is there. A little bit different quality. Here what they have done, Samskrita Bharati, they have given both the non-Jastva and the Jastva version. They could have technically chosen to do that there, but they didn't choose to do that. So they have chosen to show it here. There must be some pressing reason why they were forced to show that. Okay, so let's call upon Indu LP.
Namaste, sir. I will
Namaste.
try.
Try.
I'm not very good at it.
Try.
So this is Vanik plus Hasati. The her thing you taught yesterday. So this is Purna Savarna Sandhi.
Very good.
Where the her will change to the fourth letter of G. So it should become Vanighasati.
Correct. Vanighasati. In fact, softening happens first. Vanig is the chosen member because Jastva is. So Hasati changes to Ghasati. So Vanighasati. Well done. So Purva Savarnaha. We can call out because we don't need to call out the Jastva because they have shown the option here.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. Thanks, Bhagini. Well done. Let's call upon Dr. Jyoti Bhattvarya.
Oh, I've missed so many of your classes. I'm not so good at all, but I'll try.
Yes, please. Yeah.
It's Vanik plus Vanik or Vanik plus Dhavati.
Mm.
That is actually Vanik Dhavati will be it will be the is coming, so it will be Jashtvam because it is
Very
the
good.
letter,
Very
the third
good.
letter.
Very good. There is no other trigger because Dhakara is not
Mm.
Hakara to change to something else. Otherwise, actually, Hakara would have come to Dhakara technically. So, it's already Dhakara. So, Vanik Dhavati. So, Gakara is the chosen candidate due to Jashtva. No
Yes.
Chartva is
Even if
no.
it is Ka or Ga, it will be the same.
Yeah, but first we do Jastva because Ka goes to Ga. I
Ka
mean,
goes-
like I told you, here they have
Yeah.
little bit cheated us. So
Uh-huh.
technically, if we wanted to answer this, we have to say no Sandhi because Gakara remained as such, right? But
Mhm.
technically, we have to start with Vanik, show the Vanig, and then Dhavati, Jastva. Okay? Actually, that's why it was not helpful to put the /g. They should have left it Vanik. Then we would have chosen the Jastva option correctly. Here there is a little bit confusion. Gakara is already given what do I do? What do I do? Like that. Actually, by giving that, they have defeated our path. Okay. Anyway.
I have missed your basic Sandhi session, so I'm totally at a loss, really. Anyway, I'm just trying to listen to you.
No, please. Yeah, thank you. Slowly follow it. Plenty time. Okay. Anil Varya.
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Vanik or Vanik plus Nama. This will go to Vanik Nama. That is fifth column. Vanik Nama.
Okay. So now there is a Nakara here. It's a Nasika Akshara.
Yes, sir.
Anything that might happen due to that, do you think?
Vanik Nama. Sir, I don't know the name of the Sandhi, but I think it will go to the fifth column.
Okay.
Vanik Nama.
Okay. Actually, it goes to the fifth column. Okay. That is the Anunasika Sandhi is triggered. Okay. So because of the Anunasika Shabda of another Gana, this Kakara takes the Varga Panchama to soften itself to follow that Nakara. So Vaning Nama. Okay. Vaning Nama, like that. Anunasika Sandhi takes place. We see lot of Takara changes to Nakara. We saw plenty yesterday also. Takara changing to Nakara. Tatna, Tanna, like that. We are very familiar with that as Anunasika, etc. But here, this one is, the Kakara changing example, Vaning Nama. It's a useful example actually to keep in the mind. Well done. You more or less got there. The name was escaping you, I think. Anunasika Sandhi. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
The name is always an issue. I mean,
yeah. We will win over it. We will get over it. See, the names are actually very logical. Once you understand the mechanisms, the name will come to you. Okay. Even today, for me also, confusions are there. You're not. We are all susceptible to it. Don't worry. It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Balachandra Rao, Varya.
Yes, sir. Vanika plus Shankaraha.
Shankaraha.
It is Vanik Shankaraha.
Okay. So, see, because Shakara is not a soft letter, okay, so Vanik is to be chosen. Vanik Shankaraha. Okay. Now, is there some other trigger possible? Is the question to ask.
Sha becomes, that is Cha.
Cha. Correct. Vanik Shankaraha. See, this triggers. See, Shakara is further allowing a Chatva study. So Chatva, what it says, if there is a precondition and a postcondition met like that, so Chatva is to be applied. Vanik Shankaraha. Like
no,
that.
but Cha should be followed by some conditions which don't seem to be followed here.
Sha is followed. No, you forgot Ach, Bagini. You forgot whole Swara set is allowed.
Oh.
See, you look,
missed it,
if
yeah.
you go, you look at the book, first it says vowel letters and yara la. In fact, we added la to it by our own extension through Vartika, if you go back there. Okay, so it shows any vowel letter, sha followed by any vowel letter, or by yarava, like that there.
Yes, yes, yes. I
But
missed it.
la also you include. La because of Vartika is also there. Okay, one example we showed.
Yeah, la.
Yeah.
Yes,
In
yes.
fact, they had the example and missed to state the rule. Okay,
Yes, yes.
in the book, in
yes.
my book at least.
No, it's true. Yes.
No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, well done, Balachandra Varya.
Thank
So
you.
now there is one more Lalita who is not Lalita Subramaniam. Lalita Varya.
This is
Last.
Vanik
No, there is
Karoti.
no Vani here. There is Vanik. Vanik.
Vanik Karoti. Vanik Adhikam Karoti. Vanik, it ends in K, that is Vargya Vyanjanam. And it's followed by Karoti Ka. Karoti, it is Karkash Vyanjanam. Karkash Vyanjanam.
Yeah, Karkasha Vyanjanam. So it becomes, what Sandhi is happening here?
Vanik Karoti, Chartva Sandhi.
Chartva Sandhi, very good. Chartva Sandhi is the one that remains. Okay, so technically we call it Chartva because Vanik could have gone to Vanig uninfluenced and then reverses back to Vanik due to Chartva. Okay, so Vanik Karoti. But you can say due to Chartva it remains Kakara. That's another way of looking at this weird way of looking at this Sandhi. If you started with Vanik and went straight, it looks like there is no Sandhi again. Just like the Jastva, if you started from Vanik, it doesn't show. Same way here. So Chartva and Jastva, we have to be mindful of them as required to be stated when there is nothing else. Otherwise, they can be absorbed a little bit. Yeah. Actually, these examples show us how we should actually think of them like the chain, like here, this chain. So the chain is Jastva followed by Shchutva or Shtutva. See, this row can be Shchutva or Shtutva, depending on the condition. Then there can be a Chartva. Then there can be Chatva, like this. And then we have to also keep looking out for other options like Parasavarna, Purvasavarna, Anunasika, those Namudagama. Those are a little bit on the side. Okay, but sometimes they are having some correlation in this bogie chain. Yeah. Thanks, Lalita Varya. So now let us invite Lalita Subramaniam Varya. Did I involve you? I forgot now already.
Yes, sir.
You didn't get a chance today, I think. Go ahead, Bagini. So match the following. So you, for the first one, Patat Damarukam, what Sandhi can you analyze and identify from the right side? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is Patat plus Damarukam. Sir, the it comes now. Because what is next in front of it, that is the Parapadam Prarambhe, that is D, sir. So this the undergoes change and it becomes D with a halant, sir.
So
then
two Sandhis have taken place. Can you name them?
Sir, it is sir, first Jastvam, sir. The,
correct.
Then it goes over to D, sir.
So that Sandhi is called?
Sir, that is Shtutvam, sir.
Shtutvam. So what would you choose on the right side?
Sir, E, sir.
E, very good. So because we should not choose Jastvam if it is the only thing. If it is not the only thing. Jastvam, okay, that's what I should say. You should choose Jastvam only if it is the only thing, because other Sandhis override that afterwards, right? So Shtutvam is the answer. Okay, well done, Bagini. Your analysis was 100% there.
Thank you.
Okay. Ananta Lakshmi Varya, you're there in the first in the list, and I keep going over to the other guys. I apologize. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Samrad Dhasati, the second one. That is, it is Jashtvam.
Jastva, but there is also.
One second. It is Purva Savarna Sandhi, that is Samrad Hasati.
Hakara has changed to Dakara.
Yeah.
So Purva Savarna has come in and further done something. Jastva is almost, we don't try to
Samrat,
mention. Yeah.
Ta has become dha.
Dha, yeah.
And
That is
then,
the more major. So we choose Purva Savarna.
Purva Savarna.
Okay. Here, what we are really doing is we are choosing something other than Jastva. That's all. Okay.
So, Purva Savarna Sandhi.
For example, even in the Shtutva answer she gave, there is Jastva. Behind the Shtutva, there is Jastva. Because Patat, Patad, Patad, and then D changed to D. In the same column, it switched to row. Okay, so there is actually a row switch and a column switch, but the column switch is highlighted to Shtutva. In your case also, the column switch you can say Hakara to Dhakara. Okay, you can call it a column switch. It's not exactly a column switch because Hakara is outside of the columns, but it comes to the corresponding fourth column of the same row as the previous guy. Purva Savarna.
Shall I do the next one also? Because I made a mistake. Prag Eva. Prag Eva. This is also like that. This comes to that, what you call, Jashtvam. Parasavarna.
No, Bhagini, just don't jump around. See, Eva is there. Ekara doesn't trigger any Parasavarna, etc.
Prag Eva.
Prag, only Jastva. Only
Jastva.
This is one party that doesn't have anything else going for it other than Jastva.
Jastva.
See, actually, you look, guys, here. Look at this Prag Eva example. There is Kakara, Prag, followed by Eva. There is no what you call Vyanjana letter involved in the second half. Only Nimitta, which is a Ach, is involved. So this is a standalone Kakara changing to Gakara because of the Paranimitta. Okay, so Jastva and all doesn't even require the Ekara. Anything else also changes, but if that something else that is there below is Karkasha, it reverses through Chartva. That's the process of Chartva Jastva. Sorry, Jastva Chartva in that order. Okay, thanks, Bhagini. Muralidhara. Muralidhara Varya. Okay. For some reason, he is not able to participate. Narayanan Varya. If you don't have Muralidhara, we have Narayana to rescue us. Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Anushtup Chandaha. Anushtup Adhikam Chandaha Chartvasam.
Anushtup reversal through Chartva. Well done. So Chartvam. That is the choice. Because it kills the Jastvam, that becomes the dominant one. Very good. So now, Meeta Bograi, Varye.
Mode. Gachan asti. Gachan plus asti. This fulfills those conditions of Angum.
Namudagama. Namudagama. Very good.
Namudagama.
Okay, well done. 100% straight, quick. No confusion. In fact, Agama is apparent. So actually, see, once we know Sandhi has happened, identify how to do it is usually the challenge. Okay. Thanks, Bhagini. Bharat Rudravarya.
Yes, sir.
Anuradha next.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Bharat Rudra.
Ding Nagah. Dik plus Nagah. Ka changes to the fifth letter.
Very good. Very good.
Because of Naga, and it becomes Dinganaga. So that will be Kavarga changes to fifth letter.
Okay, Mahodaya is struggling now. See, first what you think now? There are three candidates.
Anunasika
Sandhi. Correct. See, when you get into this confusion, there are three candidates to resolve in the head. Is it Anuswara Sandhi? No, there is no Anuswara involved. So eliminate Anuswara. Okay. Then is it Namudagama? It's not Namudagama that has generated any na, something like that. So that's eliminated. Is it Purva Savarna?
There is no Anuswara, so
it's actually Parasavarna is another candidate which generates Anunasika letter. Is it Parasavarna? You have to think. Okay.
So that involves Anuswara, so that is not applicable. It's fifth letter. It is coming because of the Kavarga, the hard letter shifting to the Naga. Naga, because of Naga, it is shifting to the fifth letter.
Correct.
That's that.
Okay. See, in
Anunasika.
Parasavarna, the difference
Pancham-
between Parasavarna and Anunasika is this. Both of them generate Nasika sounds, but Parasavarna is coming from Anuswara. Anunasika is coming from Vargiya Vyanjana. Okay. Not
Yes.
a Makara which generates Anuswara. Okay. So remember, in Parasavarna, usually a Makara changing to Anuswara and then Anuswara changing to Varga Panchama path is there through Parasavarna. But in Anunasika, there is a direct path from any column to fifth column because of a fifth column neighbor. Okay. So which is Nagaha. Nakara in the Nagaha is the trigger and Kakara in the Dik goes to Ka, Ka, Ga, Ga, Nga, Nga. So Ding Nagaha. Okay.
Yes.
See, even with this simple table, we learn the Sandhis. Okay. Well done, Varya. Anuradha, I think, had lifted her hand up. Go, Bagini.
Hi, Harumji.
After you, Vijayalakshmi wants the last entry. See her.
Okay. Seventh one, sam plus padayati. Sampadayati. That is Parasavarna Sandhi.
Anuswara went back to Makara through Parasavarna Sandhi. Very good. See, again, this Anuswara Sandhi and Parasavarna Sandhi in some places end up cancelling. This is the place where it has ended up cancelling what happened through Anuswara Sandhi. See, Anuswara Sandhi kind of says is Sakara Makara. Sa with Halanta Makara, Sam, appears like Sa with Bindu Sam, which is Anuswara generator. Then Pakara allows Parasavarna as optional. Okay, so here the author has taken the option and put Sam Padayati. That means he reversed back the Anuswara to Makara. Okay, because of a Vyanjanakshara ahead. So he chose to do that for Parasavaranya, you can say, like Ganga, those places we do it in Samskritam, right? So same way he did. But here it is actually originally come from some Upasarga, which is also Sakara Makara. Okay, Sakara, Akara Makara, I should say. Some. But that's okay. Parasavarana is the correct answer. Here we may think, is it Anuswara Sandhi? It's anyway coming from Anuswara to Parasavarana. So Parasavarana is the ruler. Now Vijaya Bhagini has the simple role of. But
sir,
explain
here,
it. Yeah.
Here, while dividing Sampadayati, we have to put dot on some, or otherwise we have to write
Correct. You have both options. Very good. Some Upasarga allows the dot to remain. You don't need to go. Okay. So some Padayati, you can write as dot Padayati or Sam Padayati. No problem.
Both are right.
Both are correct.
Okay. Ramas Chinoti. Ramas plus Chinoti. This is Chutva Sandhi, sir.
Chutva Sandhi. Okay, but can you identify what is there behind Ramas? How did we come to Ramas?
Ramas. Sa becomes Sha.
Visarga becomes Sa.
Visarga, yes. Ramaha plus Chinoti. That is also.
So actually the path in our brain is, after we have learned Visarga Sandhi, which we'll be learning after these lessons, yes. Ramaha plus Chinoti, Ramas plus Chinoti, Ramash plus Chinoti, Chutva. But here in this table, it is Chutva we have to identify. Okay. Well done, guys. I think we spent good time. I think, but it was quality time. I've rather spend times on exercises like this and know the mistakes we make and how to correct ourselves. Yes, Bhagini, question?
Yeah, just one question, that with all the 10 sandhis that we have learned, most of them, or at least half of them, are optional, right?
Some of them. I don't want to statistically agree with you, but some of them are optional. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, because they're optional, sometimes we get two different output sounds. Like Sampadayati, for example, is one place where there is optionality.
Right.
Okay. They have not officially taught that, but I am aware of the some Upasarga rule. That's why I'm telling. Okay. Okay, guys. So that was very good. Let me lower the hand of Anuradha, I think, and mute her. Yeah, I have muted. So you're all ready for the next lesson. Laukika Nyayaha. So the common worldly maxims. So, as usual, we find it very entertaining and educative. I at least enjoy them. Pishtapeshana Nyayaha. Pishtam is flour and Peshanam is pounding. Okay, of the grains. Grain is pounded to obtain flour. But no one would try to pound the flour. It's a little bit meaningless, right? When somebody says the same thing over and over again, this maxim is cited to say it is like pounding flour. Like Pishtapeshana Nyayaha. Ayo, kimva vadannasti Pishtapeshana Nyayavat vadati. Like that. Punah punah uktameva vadati. Like that. Some people are there,
In
na? For
Kannada.
them, the early morning habit is to say the same thing. You didn't do that. You didn't do this, like that. In our households, we'll find them, right? Yeah. Yes, Bhagini, you're trying to say
In
something.
Kannada also we have one such this thing. Taudu kuttudu, we say.
Even worse. So, you see, Bhagini gave an example in Kannada which is even more harsh than the Sanskrit one. In Sanskrit, you are actually pounding the material which is edible, the flour again. But what Anantalakshmi Vari, I think, no, I forgot who told me. I didn't notice the name. So, the madam told in Kannada, it is like actually pounding the husk, which is even more meaningless. There is no sattva also in what they are pounding.
Flogging the dead horse.
Flogging the dead horse. Actually, I like our
Beating around the
vegetarian.
bush.
Our vegetarian pounding the husk is best for me. Virginie, you said something else?
Beating around the bush, something like that, sir.
No. Beating around the bush is different, Bhagini. Beating around the bush is like, not coming to the point.
Circumventing. Okay.
Chumma trying to avoid something. That is a completely different context.
Okay, sir. Okay.
There's something in Tamil also, sir. Arachamave arekkiradunba.
Arachamave arekkiradhu. This is
Grinding the
Pishtapeshana
same flour
Nyaya.
again and again.
Arachamave arekkiradhu, exact match of
Yeah.
Pishtapeshana Nyaya. Okay.
Yeah.
Andhagaja Nyaya. Blind elephant truth. Oh, we know this, right? We studied this in our childhoods. The picture is dead giveaway. A few blind men wanted to know what an elephant is like. They went and touched one. One of them who touched the trunk felt the elephant was like banana stem. Another touched its belly and said it was like a wall. The third fellow touched its ear and said it was like a basket, winnowing basket, the mora, what we call in Kannada. Then they started arguing amongst themselves. Themselves, actually, it should have been SLVES. Thus, without entirely understanding a subject, if people get into an argument over it, this maxim may be quoted. I mean, if there is a sabha with all murkhas, like our many times our Vidhana Sabha, all that looks like, this is what is happening. Varya? Okay, somebody said something I didn't know. So, Andhagaja Nyaya. So, Pishtapeshana Nyaya, Andhagaja Nyaya. So, please, I mean, what the story here is, figure out the entire thing before you start opining. That's the thing. Okay. Sangrahya Vishayaha. So, the last lesson, some collectible verses, which is useful. So, while taking holy water, they have been teaching us early morning, getting up, etc. So, we come up to Tirtha Prashana. Okay, when we enter a holy river, maybe we can say this as we are doing prokshana of the water on our head or something. Sharire jarjari bhute vyadhigraste kalevare aushadham janhavi toyam vaidyo narayano harihi. So, sharire, in the body, jarjari bhute, which is been hit repeatedly, which has become old, worn out. Okay. Vyadhigraste, which is engrossed with diseases. Kalevare, which is a mere body. Kalevara. I don't know the genesis of Kalevara. I have to check. It's a very interesting word. Kalaberu, something like that. We have done a apabramsha in Kannada, but the English Samskrita word is Kalevara. Okay, Kalevara. Kalebara, Lakara they have done, and Vakara has gone to Ba, which is usual standard apabramsha in all Prakritas. Okay, then Aushadham Janhavi Toyam. Okay, medicine it is, which is the water of Ganga. Janhavi is another beautiful name for Ganga. So it is the medicine. Janhavi is any river also we can use this word. Janhavi Toyam Aushadham Bhavati and Vaidyo Narayano Harihi. This is so these are independent two objects of the see the medicine for the in the body. So all those are in Saptami. So the medicine in the body which is so destroyed is water itself, and the doctor for the same body, in the same body you can say. Effectively the doctor for this providing this Aushadhi is the very Narayana who is our protector, Hari. Okay, so that is the thing. Sharire jarjari bhute vyadhigraste kalevare aushadam janhavi toyam vaidyo narayano hari. Now what has happened today, na? Today people use this when taking aushadhi instead of taking snana in tirtha. But that's okay.
ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಂದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದಾನೇ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಅಪ್ಪ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಹೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು.
Nothing wrong. So, but actually you are supposed to do tirtha prashana in a holy river. Now if you do tirtha prashana in any river, you have to come back and take tablet and say this verse. That is the status of how we have maintained our rivers. So anyway, when the body is worn out and afflicted by diseases, Ganga water is the only medicine and Bhagavan Narayana the only doctor. Actually, this is a better interpretation than what I thought of it.
Varya, I have one doubt. This
Yes.
Narayana and Harihi both are mentioned. Why is it? I mean,
Harihi as a see, both are qualities finally.
Okay.
Hari, Hara, these are all they're having some meaningful derivation.
Contemporaries, sir. Contemporaries.
Narayana is the one who takes us through the journey of life, something like that. Okay, and Harihi may be one who protects, some sense like that. I'm not too sure.
Narayana, that is Ayanaha on the Nara. That is
correct,
water.
correct. Naranam Ayanam Karayati Narayana. Nayanam Jivana Chakre Ayanam Karayati iti Narayana. Correct, Bhagini?
Sir, Narayana dosharhitatvat gunaparipuranatvat Narayana iti.
स्यात् स्यात् बहु स्यात्, परन्तु साक्षात् किं व्याकरणांशानाम् अंशः स्वीकुर्मः चेत् अयनम् इति अस्ति, नरः इति अस्ति, तेषां संयोगेन एव नारायणः इति उद्भूतम्.
अयन ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಯ ಕೂಡ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಮಯ ಕೂಡ.
Ayana is actually in this context is the samaya of the body of life. Through the life, yeah.
Kalebare meanings of
body, mere body without the atma.
Dhanyawad.
Yeah.
So my question was actually,
especially after death, definitely it is mere body. But even while living, we sometimes refer to it as this, not me, but the sharira, like that. Shiryate iti shariram. You see this, the sharira word comes from that which is going to expire. Our language is very, very naked. Yes, Varya.
My question was, in the second line, even if we stopped at Vaidyo Narayanaha, that would have been okay, or why was both added?
Beautiful prasa is there, no? Vaidyo Narayano Harihi. How can you finish the Anushtubh? You have to finish, na?
Oh, okay. It's more for that. Okay.
But also for the effect of what he does to us, protects us.
And also for translations of probably Harihi is for Bhagwan and Narayana is Nayan. So Bhagwan Narayana.
Yeah, it's okay. You're free to choose that Yeah, if you want to go literally saying Bhagwan is identifying only through Hari, no. Just Narayana is Bhagwan Narayana also, no. ठीक है, छोड़ दीजिए.
The word Hari and Hara, both of them come from Hrudhatu to remove.
Hrudhatu. Yeah, oh, yeah, correct. ध्येयः सदा सवितृमण्डलमध्यवर्ती नारायणः सरसिजासनसन्निविष्टः केयूरवान् मकरकुण्डलवान् किरीटी हारी हिरण्मयवपुः धृतचङ्कचक्रः. Then it goes Shankachakra Gadapane Dwaraka Nilayachyuta. Something, it keeps going, right? It's a very popular prayer, and Sandhya Vandanam in our family we use this. Okay, so that's where it comes from. So Dhyeyaha Sada Savitrumandala Madhyavarti Narayanaha Sarasijasana Sannivishtaha Keyuravan Makarakundalavan Kiriti Hari Hiranmayavapuhu Dhrutashanka Chakraha. Series of Pratama Vibhakti Visheshanas, and the target is Narayana. Okay, one person that we can recognize as proper noun, Narayana. So Dhyeyaha. So what is the basic statement? Narayanaha Sada Dhyeyaha. This Bhagavan Narayana is worthy of always being worshipped or focused upon. Narayanaha Sada Dhyeyaha. That's all Kavi wants to say. So in the sense, let us pray to Narayana. But here he has not left it like that. He has gone into very beautiful descriptions of Narayana with all these samasta padas. Savitru Mandala Madhyavarti. Savitru means the sky. Okay. Mandala means the orb of the sky. Madhyavarti, one who is located in the center. So we can kind of say, you can look at it as sun, but actually you can look at it as the Atma which is residing in the center of the entire universe. That's another way of deeply taking the meaning there. Okay, fine. Then Sarasijasana Sannivishtaha. Sarasija. Okay, this is actually Aluk Samasa, we call it. Sarasi is in the saras, in the pond. Ja, born. So what is born in the pond? The lotus. Okay, so also mud is part of that, but here they mean lotus. Sarasija asana sannivishtaha. So Sarasija yukta asane sannivishtaha Narayanaha. One who is seated, sannivishtaha, seated on the seat of lotus. Okay. Properly located on the seat of the lotus, which is born in the pond or river. That sense. Okay. Then Keyuravan, one who is wearing the Keyura ornamentation. Okay. And then Makara Kundalavan, one who is wearing the ornamentations, Makara and Kundala. These are different types of. Kundala is definitely related to ear wear. So Makara may be the shape of that ear wear. So Makara Kundala may be a type of ear wear which is having Makara shape to it. Okay, then Kiriti, one who is adorned with the the crown on his head. Crown on his head. Kiriti. Kiritaha yasya asti saha kiriti. Pullinga shabda. Hari. Now, I don't know where the derivation of Hari is. Okay. Hari. Chamyatam. I am misreading it. Hari. Now it's clear. Hari. One who is wearing the flower garland. Haraha yasya asti Hari. Same pratyaya as Kiriti. Okay. Then Hiranmaya Vapuhu. One whose body is golden. Okay. It's like glowing like gold, maybe. That sense. Vapu is body. Then Dhrita Shanka Chakraha. One who is wearing or carrying Shanka and Chakra in his two hands, right? So Dhrita Shanka Chakraha. So all these qualities. Dhrita Shanka Chakraha, Hiranmaya Vapuhu, Hari, Kiriti, Makarakundalavan, Keyuravan, Sarasijasana Sannivishtaha, Savitrumandala Madhyavarti, Narayanaha, Sada Dhyeyaha Asmabhihi. Asmabhihi is implicit. Maya or Asmabhihi we can take as the Karta. Okay. We must always meditate. See, they have taken asmabihi. In fact, this is in karmani, ktanta, right? So karmani. So by all, Narayana must be meditated upon. That's the sense. We must always meditate on Narayana, who's residing in the middle of the sun's orb. Okay, they have taken Savitri directly as the sun itself. Fine. That means he is the force behind the energy produced by the sun. That sense. I think this is kind of a little more accurate because Savitri is directly sun. Who is seated on a lotus seat, who is wearing armlets. So Keyura is armlet. Around the arms there will be like a vanki, we call it, that is worn. Then crocodile shaped ear rings. Yeah, see, Makara Kundala one, a crown, kiriti, and a necklace, hari. Okay, instead of flower, put gold only. Who has a golden form, Hiranmaya Vapuhu, and one who is bearing a conch and a discus. Discus. ठीक है. शरीरे जर्जरी भूते व्याधिग्रस्ते कलेवरे औषधं जाह्नवी तोयं वैद्यो नारायणो हरिः ध्येयः सदा सवितृमण्डलमध्यवर्ती नारायणः सरसिजासनसन्निविष्टः केयूरवान् मकरकुण्डलवान् किरीटी हारी हिरण्मयवपुः धृतशङ्खचक्रः.
Sir, Panduranga Vithala, we can see the Makar Kundalavan in his ears. You can directly see the Makar Kundala. That means just like
Correct.
a fish.
Oh, Makara can be used for fish also, you're right.
Yes.
Not always for crocodile. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
the image of Panduranga Murti, you can directly see the Makar Kundalavan.
Very good. Thanks, Varli.
Thanks.
So then one more remains here for us to learn. Indian scientists have named the divisions of time up to smallest duration. Indian scientists, okay, let us call it Indian rishis. Okay, see the table below. One day, 24 hours, trimshat muhurtah. So one muhurtam, muhurtam, napumsaka. Trimshat muhurtani. Then ekam muhurtam ashtat chatvarimshat nimeshaha. Okay, also muhurtam nadikadvayam. Then nadika panchadasha laguhu laghavaha iti prayah plural. Then laguhu bhavati panchadasha kashta. So nadika goes to lagu in 15 units and one lagu goes to 15 kashtas. It's broken further down. One kashta to 5 kshana, panchakshana, and 1 kshana to 3 nimesha. See, this nimesha is different from that minute, by the way. I used nimesha there, I should not. This nimesha is actually one blink of the eye. That minute is something different, right? We know that. Okay. 1 nimesha is 3 lava. Okay, that is also broken. 3 lava to 3 vedha. 1 vedha to 100 truti. Then 1 truti to 3 trasarenu. Then 1 trasarenu to 3 anu. And then anu to 2 paramanu. See, we came, this is anu paramanu of kala. Remember, not material anu paramanu. Kala paramanu. Time also they kind of beat down like that. Okay. So that's what I have written it in Samskritam here. Okay. So Paramanudvayam Anuhu Anavaha Tisraha Anavaha Anuhu pulling Aprayaha Trayaha Anavaha. Like that we have to go. All right. So all the way up to Dinam. So day breaks down day to Paramanu. So if you do the division, it's quite small. We know actually second is very close to this. Few seconds is like an nimesha. So yeah, maybe you can break it somewhere under lava. Maybe lava may be roughly like a second, or maybe a nimesha is like a second because a blink of an eye is little bit less than a second. Okay, maybe somewhere in the kshana business, somewhere in the kshana zone is a second. Roughly.
Nanosecond?
Yeah, it may go up to nanosecond. We have to do the divisions to see where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it may go up to those time taken by median light wave to travel a unit of time, something like that. I mean, its wavelength, whatever time it takes. That will be actually in angstrom somewhere, but anyway, leave it. Okay, Shiksha.
ಕೊಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ
Wariye?
ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಏನೇನೋ ಲಘು ಅದು ಇದು ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ಗಂದು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇರಲ್ಲ.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಗಂಟೆ, ನಿಮಿಷ, ಕ್ಷಣ, ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಸರಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕಷ್ಟ.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್,
ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಶಿಕ್ಷಾ ಪಂಚಮಃ ಪಾಠಃ. ಸೊ ಅಂತಿಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನಾಃ. So let us do this. Etesham kriyapadanam shatranta pullinga strilinga rupani ekavachane likhata. So we have to suppose to find the shatranta pullinga or strilinga rupa ekavachana. So we have to do both. So gacchati goes to gacchan and gacchanti. We know that, no? So ekavachana. Gacchanti, gacchantyau, gacchantyah. Then gacchan, gaccantau, gaccantah. Like that. Kridati, crowd source is possible. Kridati.
Kridan
Kridanti. Two answers. Kridan kridanti. Udghatayati. Udghatayan udghatayanti. Well done. So this one is to open, inaugurate, to open, as somebody is opening, as some lady is opening, like that. Okay. Nrityati. Nrityan nrityanti. Okay. Well done. So what you have to look out is whether the nakara will go away and all that. You have to be little aware. Okay. And then in some places this karoti, kurvat, the little bit takara type ending will.
Dadati.
Kurvan. Kartayati. Kartayanti. Very easy exercises so far. Prapnoti. Prapnuvan. Correct. Prapnuvan. Prapnuvati. No nakara. Well done. So because here there is oti, so no nakara. Prapnuvan, prapnuvati. Jigrati. Jigranti. Okay. I have a spelling mistake in the second part, but forget it. Jigranti should have been Mahaprana Gha there. Okay. Shaknoti. Shaknuvati. Well done. Shaknuvan, Shaknuvati. Again, oti is there. Vishwasiti. Vishwasan, Vishwasati. Well done. No nakara again because iti is there.
Even
Vishwasan.
if iti or oti is there, nakara goes off.
Correct. Only ati is allowing nakara.
Okay.
Kridati, Nrityati, Udghatayati, Ati. Atis are allowing that. Everybody else is rejecting the nakara. Okay. Eteshu kriyapadeshu ti taha purvam hrasva akaraha asti va nava iti parishilya shatranta strilinga rupam shuddham uta ashuddham iti likata. What we did already, there are even more simpler exercise. So pathati, patanti shuddham because ati, so nti shuddham. Pashyati, pashyanti. Shuddham. Krinati, krinanti. Ashuddham. Krinati is the form. Ashuddham because ati is there. Janati, jananti. Ashuddham again for the same reason. Janati should be there. Okay. Interesting is actually another standard error we may make here is janati. We may make it ati. No, see, janati. Hrasva akara and then ti. Okay. Janati is the form. Okay. Smarati, smaranti. Shuddham. Khadati, khadanti. Shuddham. Dadati, dadati. Shuddham. Well done. Here is a trick actually.
Dadati.
Dadati, dadatyau, dadatyah. Like that. But dadati declension as a kriyapada, if you see, dadati, dadataha, dadati. hrasva ikara. Bahuvachana is dadati. Dadati is ekavachana. Dadati is bahuvachana. You have to be awake to this dhatu and its neighbor dhatus. Okay. Riktasthanani purayata. Dash parityajya ye dash. Okay, I will do mute all because crowdsourcing will just lead to total confusion. So let me call upon somebody that I have avoided. Pavi Shekhar Varye. Mahoday. Can you read the first one and see if you can remember and fill it?
Parityaye ye dash eva chintayanti te satpurushaha.
Kim parityajya kimeva chintayanti satpurushaha.
Swartan parityaye
Parityajya. Slowly. Don't know. Parityajya.
Parityajya ye something comes para.
Pararthan. Okay. Swarthan, pararthan. Or parahitan. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You can use singular also. Swartham parityajya ye parahitam eva chintayati te tat purushaha. If bahuvachana becomes difficult, you are not asked to copy the original letters as in verse. As long as the purport of the original verse is conveyed, you should get your marks. Okay.
Swarthan parityaye ye paratman.
Bhagini, you're eating up this. Read it.
Parityajya. Parityajya. Swartan parityajya ye paratma. What is paratma? What is the answer there?
Parartha gatakaha eva ye. That is the original. But pararthan eva chintayati is also fine. Okay. Eva chintayati te satpurushaha. Swarthan parityajya ye pararthan eva chintayati. Or ye parartha gatakaha bhavanti. But here they have already phrased it as not bhavanti, chintayanti. So we have to choose a karma position pararthan. Okay. Parartha gatakaha is put into the visheshana of the satpurusha. So you cannot choose that form. Here is where we will know you copied from the book. Okay. Yeah, we know. See, they write, they look at it, Swarthan parityaje, parartha gatakaha eva chintayanti, te satpurusha, boom, copy, 0, like that. Okay. Because you are not thinking what is happening there in the sentence form. Okay. All right. Call upon Kamakshi Murthy Varye.
Swartasya dash a parartham chintayanti te samanyaha. Swartasya what is that? Swartasya virodena.
Avirodena. Yo, be very careful. Virodena means niswartha. Avirodena means with swartha also. Okay.
Yeah.
Swartasya avirodena.
Ye parartham chintayanti te
samanyaha. Well done. Avirodena is what we have to go. It's there, pretty much there. Swartha virodena has been vigraha vakya is swartasya avirodena. Like that. Okay. Well done. So
Is there another word instead of avirodena?
Swartasya vina, swartham vina, like that. Many ways you can put it.
Yes, thank you.
Swartasya avahelana vina, nirlakshana vina, nirlakshanena vina, something. Many places, many ways you can add it. Avirodhena is there in the original, so you can, except we have to know to do the Savarna Dirgha breakup. Otherwise, like Bhagini, you will end up saying Virodhena, you end up saying opposite. Okay? Because you look at Swartha there and it looks like Virodha, so you'll put Virodhena, you're losing marks. Okay? Number 3, Purnima Srinivasan Varye.
नमो नमः महोदय. स्वार्थाय ये डैश डैश ते मानुष राक्षसाः. स्वार्थाय ये परिहितं निघ्नन्ति ते मनुष्य राक्षसाः.
Manusha Raksasaha. Okay, Manusha, Manusha Rakshasa also is fine. So Swartaya ye parahitam nignanti. Okay. So the normal selfish people we find who have absolute selfish, like for their self, they even destroy others like that. Okay, they are Manusha Rakshasas. Great. Thanks. Now, Padma Nageshwarye.
ये dash dash gnanti te ke iti na jnayate. Nirartakam. So nirartakam ye nirartakam parahitam.
Nirartakam parahitam gnanti. They destroy without any purpose the hita of others. Okay.
Te ke iti na
jnayate. Na jani mahe is the original Kavi Vakya. Well done. So last one goes to Prema S. Varye. Prema S. Okay. She may not be able to unmute for some reason. Pratima Rao Varye.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Varye.
Manasvi karyarthi na ganayati dukkam na cha sukham.
Well done. Manasvi karyarthi na ganayati dukkam na cha sukham. That is the punchline of the Kvachit prithvi shayyah kvachidapi cha paryanka क्वचित् छाकाहारः क्वचिदपि च शाल्योदनरुचिः क्वचित् कन्थादारी क्वचिदपि च दिव्याम्बरधरो मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम्. From that beautiful verse. Okay, so you have to try and remember them. You may not be required to regurgitate them as if they're in the original, but if you're ready to almost do that, that'll be nice, because remembering the original is the best way to be able to come with the correct answers, because in your mind you can do the guna like that. Okay, kachit prithvi shayyah, kvachit, not kachit. Okay, kachit is the sense we take almost, kadachit is the sense we take almost sometimes. Okay, so with that we have finished the 5th lesson. This has been very long, almost 4 full sessions overall it has taken. So we will take a water break now. So
can I ask one small question?
While we take the water break, I will switch the presentation. So 12:06 we will gather. Stand by, Bhagini.
Okay.
Yeah, please ask your question, Bhagini, now.
Before starting the new lesson, I was trying to catch up on what I had missed. And I was reading this Paras Savarna Sandhi, and I find that there is a, I mean, you know, while we are really leaving out Sir, Sha, Sa, we are talking about love. What about the others? Yara, love, I mean.
Yo, we have seen examples. See, we have seen examples for them. In fact, we ended up encountering an exam for la. So I had to pull in the comments explaining the Vartika that includes la as a condition. That's
but what
nimitta.
about ya, va, and
it's there. It's there. It's there. If you go to the section examples,
they are also included.
Yeah. Yara, va is there. In fact, examples are there with them. Okay.
But
like something shyamaha, something shyamaha. You can do chyamaha like that. Okay.
Because here it is not mentioned. It is.
Idema. I think I remember seeing examples for other letters also. Okay. If it is not there, we will. You PM me. I will give examples for each of them.
Yeah, in Parasavarna it says.
Parasavarna. It is there. It is there.
Padanta letter is followed by la.
Yeah. Please patiently look at the book at all the examples. So you will find. Okay.
Yeah, also okay. I'll look at it again. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, welcome back. With respect to that question Bhagini asked, the important thing to remember is that the lakara, when it is there, it generates a anunasika lakara, etc. like that. Okay, that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, what happens there is slightly different from other places also. Anunasika, yakara, nya, like that. Okay. So, Shiksha Shashtaha Pathaha Patralayadwara Samskritam Idanim. We are into the second half. So, we start with this beautiful Sukti. Suuktihi Suktihi. Tam yogamiti manyante sthiram indriya dharanam. Tam yogam iti manyante sthiram indriya dharanam. There is a samyuktakshara there. There is a samyuktakshara here. No sandhi anywhere. There is anuswara sandhi. Tam. But anyway. So tam yogam iti manyante. Kim kam tam indriya dharanam. Katham sthiram indriya dharanam. Steady. Dharana here is withdrawal sense, withdrawal and control. Okay, withdrawal, inward and control of the indriyas, which is steady, is known or considered as yoga. She is the dharana kriya. Okay, these are both in dvitiya vibhakti here there. So here vidheka yogam iti manyante. Yogam is a napumsaka pada. Yogam iti janaha, or you should say yoginaha manyante. Yogis know this as yoga. Restraining the senses. See, indriya dharanam, restraining the senses firmly. Sthiram. Actually, sthiram, not stiram, like I said, mistake. Sorry. It is actually also in Strilinga. Sthiram. So, firmly is known as iti manyante. Yoga, yogam iti manyante. Tam is then sarvanama to point to the dharana kriya. So you can kind of break it up like this as a sentence. Yoginaha, the yogis, kartas. These are the kartas which is not there in the sentence. Tam sthiram indriya dharanam. That steady or incessant, okay, steadfast, okay, indriya dharana, yoga, they know it as, they consider as. So yoginaha manyante. This manyante was in bahuvachana, so to bring out yoginaha as the karta. Yogis consider the steadfast control of the senses by a focused mind. This is implicit. Okay. See, manyante has a little bit mana in it. So you can kind of bring that power here by a focused mind as yoga. Okay. So let us see the Upanishad from where this is beautifully derived. Tam yogamiti manyant yogamiti manyante sthiram indriya dharanam apramattastada bhavati yogo hi prabhavapyayo. Okay, Kathopanishad. So the second half is also there. Apramattah tada bhavati yogaha. Okay, or tada karta bhavati. Also you can take yogaha hi prabhava api apyayau. I'm not too sure of how to use this yayau. Yayau is coming from went. It's in the gamana kriya. Prabhava pyayau. Prabhava api yayau. I am not sure this part. Okay, I will find out properly and send you in the gana. I'm sorry, I am not able to get that completely. Without getting it correctly, I should not volunteer some meaningless meaning, because these are all very, very important granthas. We should not corrupt them. So Kathopanishad.
Kathopanishad by Yamadharmaraju.
Kathopanishad is being told by Yamadharmaraja, perhaps to our Balaka. Yeah, Nachiketa. Yes. We don't know who is the author. All these are rishis, no? Rishi Munis from the seers of the ancient era. These Upanishads are part of the Vedas, so there is no authorship ascribed.
Upangas.
Okay. No. These are actually Veda, not Upanga.
Okay.
These are Vedas. Okay. Yeah. Patanjali's Yoga Sutra is you can call it as a Upanga if you want to. Okay. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha sthira sukham asanam desha bandha chittasya dharana. Some sutras of Patanjali which relate to this process. Okay. So This is probably pretty much the first sutra as far as I recall. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the control of the movements of the mind, the wandering of the mind. Is one better definition than the above. Okay. Sthiram Sukham Asanam. That is an asana which is steady and pleasant without giving you trouble. If you can do very complicated ones easily, that is also asana, as long as it is sthira and sukha for you. So you don't have to stand on the head and do it, but please do it with the steady asana, not something where you keep needing to shift from time to time. Okay. Desha bandha chittasya dharana. This desha bandha means holding the focus on one point, controlling the focal point of the chitta is called dharana. It's an unbelievable clear lakshana kathana of how to do dhyana is there in Yoga Sutra of Patanjali. Okay. This Patanjali may be different from the Patanjali who did Vyakhya of Vyakarana, Patanjali Rishi there, and another Patanjali who wrote the medical treatise. Okay, but we call the three Patanjalis in one verse beautifully and pray to that Patanjali. So Patanjali itself is a name that means one whose hands are falling in namana to the god. Patat Anjalihi Yasya Patanjalihi. Okay, that's what it means. It's a beautiful name. So this one is the Yoga Sutra Patanjali. So this man jnane, man, that one, man jnane, divadigana, atmanepadi sakarmakaha, lati manyate, manyete, manyante, atmanepadi dhatu. So this is divadigana, chaturtagana. लट्लकारे मन्यन्ते इति बहुवचने अस्ति, प्रथमपुरुष बहुवचने. अस्तु. ताम योगमिति मन्यन्ते स्थिरामिन्द्रियधारणाम्. Remember that much. Don't worry about the rest what we did. Okay. Krudantaha. So now they are pushing us a little quickly now. So we are studying, as you know, Shatrantas, no doubt. We did a lot of focused a lot of time in the first 4 lessons on Napumsaka and Pullinga and then Napumsaka forms. Okay, slowly we climbed the ladder, starting with Prathama Vibhakti, then Dvitiya, and then all the Vibhaktis in a rush, then Napumsaka forms in a rush. Then we studied the Prathama Vibhakti forms of Strilinga. We did exercise slightly earlier today also with them. Now we are trying to rush through the remaining Vibhaktis of Shatrantas in Strilinga. Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti and Saptami Vibhaktis. Okay. So let us read these sentences. So maybe it's a good time for somebody to practice some diction. So let me involve someone. Vijaya Lakshmi Varye. Bhagini, if you can slowly read a sentence, pause so that if I need to say something intelligent, I will intervene. Or if I need to say something needlessly also, I will intervene. You please read it one by one. Yeah.
Krudantaha. Shatranta Strilinga Shabdaha. Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami.
Bhagini is very thorough. I like it.
Thank you, sir. Jalam Anayanti Sitam.
No, you didn't read this accurately. Start again.
Jalam Anayanti.
Anayantim.
Anayantim. Sitam.
That slightly drag that halanta makara there, because what happens due to the poverty of the microphones we have, I mean in the sense the bandwidth really, finally the culprit, the microphone link we have eats up the last few sounds whenever you try to withdraw the voice power. So we are in what we do now to overcompensate that, we drag that end a little bit. Do that thing just deliberately.
Jalam Anayantim Sitam Sharada Api Anusrutavati.
Well done. So the Anayantim Sitam. So the one who was bringing that Sita, and this is in karma position. So Sita is a karma for Sharada's kartrutva, and the Kriya is Anusarana. So what Sharada was doing, she was doing anusarana of Sita. Sitam anusrutavati. So Sharada Sitam anusrutavati. So Kidrishim Sitam Jalam Anayantim Sitam. Sharada Api is there. Sharada Api Anusrat. She also followed like that. But the Karta is really Sharada. Okay. Api is almost not needed. Okay. Maybe someone else was also following, like Rama. So Sharada also was following Sita. It is interesting to have a picture of Rama following Sita carrying water. Anyway, continue, Bhagini.
Nindantim striyam društva anyaha striyah kupitavatyaha.
Kupitavati, kupitavatyav, kupitavatyaha. So this is ktavatu. So bhuta, kartari bhuta kritanta. So karta is striyaha. Striyaha kupitavatyaha. Striyaha kimartam kupitavatyaha. Kim kritva kupitavatyaha. Kidrishaha sili. Kidrishaha striyaha. Kidrishi, kidrishyau, kidrishyaha prayaha. Kidrishyaha striyaha. Anyaha striyaha. Okay. Kim krutva kupitavatyaha, drishtva kupitavatyaha. Kim kam drishtva, strilinga. Kam drishtva, striyam drishtva. Okay. Kim kurvatim striyam, nindantim striyam drishtva. Athva kidrishim striyam, nindantim striyam. Shatranta answer in Dvitiya. Nindantim striyam drishtva, anyaha striyaha kupitavatyaha. Looking at the lady who was abusing, the other ladies became angry in the past. Continue, Bhagini.
Palani kadantihi vanarihi društva balikaha hasitavatyaha.
So, kadantihi vanarihi. Suddenly we have switched to Bahuvachana here. See how the form changes. So, nindantim, nindantihi, Bahuvachana. See, patantim, patantihi. Same way, kadantim, kadantihi. Okay, it takes some time to get used to it. So, palani, karma for the khadana kriya. They are in Dvitiya of Napumsaka as a karma for Khadana Kriya. Khadana Kriya is placed as a Shatranta Visheshana to a Strilinga Vanari. So it is itself in Bahuvachana and Dvitiya Vibhakti to go with Dvitiya Vibhakti of Vanari. And Vanari is the karma or the object of Darshana Kriya. And the Darshana Kriya was completed by these Balikas. And having seen the whatever Darshana Kriya, whatever, they laughed. Hasitavatyaha, hasitavati, hasitavatyau, hasitavatyaha. Okay, so this one is ktavatu, bhuta kridanta. This one is shatranta, dvitiya bahuvachana strilinga. So phalani khadantihi vanarihi drishtva. So this is the first clause closure. So all that is the objects of this focal, semi-focal point of Darshana Kriya, which is Tvanta related to this Hasana Kriya. Hasana Kriya has gone into Ktavatu mode, and then Hasitavatyaha Asan, something like that we can put. Next.
Davantihi gaha pashya.
So you see, Pashya is lot. You see the cows that are running. Davantihi gaha. So gaha is also in Dvitiya Bahuvachana. It's not a easy shabda, gau shabda. But anyway, at least by looking at it, now we know in Dvitiya Bahuvachana it is gaha. Okay. Gavaha, something like that in Pratama Bahuvachana, maybe gaha in Dvitiya Bahuvachana. So Dhavanti is a tough shabda. Dhavantihi gaha pashya. Look at the cows that are running. Thanks, Bhagini. You did 4. I have a hand up, Shailaja. Do you have a question, Bhagini?
No.
You participate then.
Shall I?
You do.
Padyam punaha punaha smarantya taya sumadhuram na geetam.
One improvement suggestion, not a correction really. Punaha punaha, you can actually read it as punah punaha. You make it like a Compound. So padyam punah punah. Do the ardha visarga here. Punah punah smarantya taya. Closer. Sumaduram nagitam. Okay. So smarantya taya. So by her who was remembering. The Shatranta is the ing part. So remembering, by her who was remembering. So this who was remembering is put in the same linga as and vachana and vibhakti as taya. So smarantya taya. So smaranti sa, smarantya taya. Tritiya ekavachana. So padyam punah punah smarantya taya. By her who was remembering the poem again and again. I mean, she was forgetting roughly. Taya sumadhuram nagitam. Ended up what happening? Her singing became not very pleasant because she was doing Skalana, Rama, Rama, like that it was going. Next, Bhagini.
Uttaram likhantya vidyarthinya madhye madhye alochyate.
Likhantya vidyarthinya. Another Tritiya Vibhakti. Okay. So Vidyarthini, Vidyarthinya, like Smaranti, Smarantya. Okay. And similarly, Likhanti, Likhantya, Ikaranta Sal. So Likhantya Vidyarthinya, by the student, girl student who was writing the answer, karma for the Lekhana Kriya, Uttaram, Madhye Madhye, in the middle. I mean, Madhye Madhye is our style, na? In the middle, like that. Alochyate is, she is thinking. She stopped answering the question paper and thinking. Okay, because she is remembering what to write. Uttaram likhantya vidyarthinya madhye madhye alochyate. Next, Bhagini.
Hari Om, I have a question.
Ask, Bhagini.
This Tritiya in Kshatrapratya, can it be used only in Karmani? Because I think number 4 and number 5 and 6 are in Karmani.
No,
they are not.
No.
Okay.
So, for example, let me use it without the Karmani sense. Okay. So, Rudantya Sitaya Saha Ramah Gachan Asti. Saha Upapada Tritiya. Wherever you can apply Tritiya, you can apply here, right?
Okay, but are these 5 and 6, are they in Karmani?
They happen to be, yes. Alochyate is directly in Tinganta, which is Karmani. Okay. And Geetam is a Ktanta Karmani.
Okay.
Taya na Geetam. Ktanta Karmani. Oh, where were we, Bhagini? Continue.
Bhakshyani khadantibhihi stribhihi bahu sambhashanam krutam.
Wow. Okay. So, Bhakshyani khadantibihi stribihi. By the ladies who were eating eatables, lot of conversation was carried out. Kritam, sambhashanam kritam. So, again, Karmani sense is there, like Bhagini suspected from her question, but like I showed her, it need not be due to Karmani. You can bring in also Karana Karaka in a Kartari voice into this, as long as that Karana is some Strilinga associated for our help. That's all. Okay. So, we know the meaning now. So, Bhakshyani is the karma for Napumsaka karma for Khadana Kriya. So, that's also in Dvitiya, but it is subservient to Khadana Kriya. Khadana Kriya is embedded in the Stri, so Khadanti Bihi in Tritiya Bahuvachana, Stri Bihi to goes a Visheshana. And by those threes, lot of conversation is carried on. Kritam was done. Kritam Asit sense. Last one for you, Bhagini.
Vastram prakshalayantibihi rajikabihi dirgochvasaha kriyate.
Prakshalayantibihi rajikabihi. Another Tritiya. Okay. So, by the lady washer women who were washing the cloth. Cloth is the karma for the prakshalana kriya, or kshal dhatu there embedded. Pra upasarga, kshal dhatu, shatranta strilinga, tritiya bahuvachana. See, all that in that single word. Pra, kshal, ayanti, bihi. This is the subanta. Tritiya bahuvachana subanta in strilinga. Ikaranta strilinga shabda. So vastram prakshalayantibihi rajikabihi dirghocchvasah kriyate. Is there any language where you can microanalyze every letter, half letter? Only in Sanskritam. Lot of people are raising hands. Let me see. Who are raising hands? I have to scroll back up. Okay. Anuradha Bhagini, I will give preference. Okay. Anuradha Bhagini, you go next.
Nrityantyai idam paritoshikam diyatam.
Nrityantyai idam. Okay, it's a little difficult to pronounce. So, especially because I'm further accenting, it sounds like that. Nrityantyai idam. So, to the one girl who is dancing is all embedded in that single three-letter word. Nrityantyai idam paritoshikam. This prize, diyatam, may it be given, like that. Okay. So, nrityantyai idam. So, here there is no visheshana to go with it. So, it itself becomes the object as a visheshya. But nrityantyai balikayai in the brackets you can imagine. Okay. Nrityantyai nartakyai also you can imagine. Nrityantyai balikayai idam paritoshakam diyatam iti principal uktavan. Pracharyaha uktavan. Something like that. We have to close it. Okay. So that was 4.1. Chaturthi ekavachana. Why Chaturthi? Because dana kriya. For her sake. Okay. See, here there is a shatranta without the visheshana, because shatranta itself is the target of the. Huh? What Bhagini? Okay, I think Shailaja is unmuted. Anuradha is reading. So yeah. Anuradha, sorry, I thought you were saying something. Yeah. Continue, Bhagini.
Chitram pashyantyai balikayai tat chitram rochate.
Here Ruch Dhatu has triggered the Chaturthi there. Okay. Pashyantyai balikayai chitram rochate. So Ruch Dhatu has triggered the Chaturthi. So the picture is loud. I will use the loud as the translation. Picture is loud for, or is desirable, that sense. Yeah. The picture is desirable for, you can use the weird English, but for the girl who was seeing the picture itself, obviously. So the same chitra comes in two places. Okay. So yeah. So chitram pashyantyai balikayai tat chitram eva rochate anyam na. So pashyantyai balikayai chaturthi ekavachana, another example. Here there is a visheshana visheshya pairing. Continue, Bhagini.
Sitam nindantibhyo rakshashibhyo Hanuman kupitavan.
This OO is actually
Hanuman.
Hanu. So Hanuman. So Sitam nindanti bhyaha rakshasi bhyaha is the reverse of the utva of the visarga. Okay. So nindanti bhyaha rakshasi bhyaha Hanuman kupitavan. I wish they just gave the visarga yukta for now, because that's how they are teaching the table. Right? So people get confused because they have not yet taught the visarga sandhi officially. I would avoid putting the O form here. Anyway, so Sitam nindantibhyaha rakshasibhyaha. So the blaming Rakshasis, whom they were blaming? Sita. So the Rakshasis who were blaming Sita, for them. So Kopa is like also forcing the Chaturthi. So the Chaturthi is for the person who likes something. The Chaturthi is person upon whom the anger is placed. Okay. So the Hanuman Rakshasi Bhyaha Kupitavan. That is the essence of the grammar there, and then others are stacking as a Visheshana, and that Visheshana Nindantibhya is Sitam Nindantibhya. Okay, so Hanuman got angry for the Rakshasis who were blaming or abusing Sita. Okay, I mean orally abusing. Yeah, Bhagini.
Sir, this is Sashti Divivachanani Kalu.
Yavdu Shashti? Illa Bhagini. It can be, see, Nindantibhyaha, it can be one of these two, right? Chaturthi or Panchami.
Panchami.
Here, this Kupitavan, oh, is it Panchami is the question you are asking. Okay. But I think it is Chaturthi. If we remember, go back to the Pravesha class and see Kopa, Droha, all those things, what I think that comes in Chaturthi, I think, if I remember right.
Chaturthi.
Okay.
Sir?
Rama, Sita, Yai, Kupitavan, Ramaya, Kupitavan. Ramat Kupitavan, Ramaya Kupitavan, Lakshmanaya Kupitavan, Atva Ravanaya Kupitavan is a more classical example. Okay.
Yes,
so,
sir. Sir, what is the literal meaning of Hanuman? The word has some vyutpatti.
Hanu means that bulging cheeks.
Okay.
So this is Matup Pratyaya, the one with Hanu.
Okay.
Very simple, na? Name is very Samskrita doesn't beat around the bush.
Okay.
The
Hanu
one with
is
one with the blown up cheeks.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Chubby cheeks.
Not chubby cheeks, there's a mouth. Exactly.
No. Bala Hanuman is chubby. Actually, he tried to, there is a story, Purana story, why he became Hanuman. He tried to eat the heart, something like that. Anyway.
Sun god.
Sun god itself.
Doesn't Hanu refer to the chin rather than the cheeks?
Yes.
Yeah.
It could be true, sir, because that is where he gets the hit with the Vajrayuda.
Vajrayuda is it?
Then it becomes Hanu Mar. He gets the Mar. Mar is at Hanu. So
no. Man doesn't come from Mar. That's okay if we break like that. But Man comes from Matup Pratyaya, which is, Dhanavan, that kind of thing. Okay.
The little I heard was that, sir. That's why.
Okay. No problem. I mean, there are gurus nowadays who are breaking Guru Shabda in various ways that Samskrita scholars never thought of. So we will not worry about that. Okay. It's nice. I am not rejecting anything, but that is not the grammatical origin of Hanuman. Hanuhu, if Hanuhu is chin rather than cheek, I will accept that.
I think both the meanings have been given in the dictionary.
Thanks,
both the meanings are there. Yes.
It's actually jaw and cheek, so I think cheek could be more applicable.
Yeah. See, also you see what happens when we close the lips and blow the top and bottom of the lips. That is little more like Hanuman, right? Rather than the cheek also. But in Hanuman's case, cheek as well as the lip top and lip bottom are all swollen, as in the case for a Vanara. Okay. All right. So Tatra Tishtan. Bhagini, sorry, I should not read. You read.
Tatra Tishtantibhyo Lalanabhyah Sangeetam Rochate.
See again Chaturthi, Ruch Dhatu. So that is clearly they wouldn't embed Panchami and then switch back to Chaturthi. So this also teaches us that we are analyzing correctly Chaturthi so far. So again Bahuvachana Chaturthi, Tishtantibhyah Lalanabhyah. Lalana is a young girl, like that. Okay. So Tishtantibhyah Lalanabhyah. So for you can say for the Lalanas who are standing over there. Okay, Tatra is a locative avyaya for the stha dhatu there. Sangeetam rochate. So the Sangeeta is liked by them. For
Should
them.
it be Lalanabhyo like the previous example?
Lananabhyo, no, because Sakara is there. The condition for that may not be met.
Okay.
So here actually you can choose to do Lalanabhyas Sangeetam Sakara Dvitva, we can choose to do if you want. They have not done that. We will learn Visarga Sandhi. There are 5 or 6 conditions under which it takes different paths. It's a little, one Sandhi is having 5 to 6 options there. It's one of the, that's why it is considered separate. We study Ach Sandhi, then we study Hal Sandhi, then we study Visarga Sandhi as a section. Even in Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi, it is treated as a separate subject. Okay. And also by Panini, of course. Spurantya, Bagini, sorry. Fourth, last one for you.
Spurantyaha vidyutah prakasah agatah.
Now something came, brightness or light came from somewhere. So that is the source of that light coming. So that is Panchami. Okay, as the source. Vidyutah prakashaha agata. From the lightning strike, the light came. Okay, simple. So here, Gam dhatu, so it's a Visheshanaktanta. Spurantyaha vidyutah. By the lightning that were striking. Spurantyaha. That were striking. Okay. So are getting generated. When they get generated, they strike. Okay. So striking lightnings, the light came. It's very straightforward. Panchami. Thanks, Bagini. Meeta Bograi and Indu are volunteering for question or for reading or what?
Reading, sir.
Reading, sir.
Indu Bagini reading. Okay, Indu Bagini, you go first.
Okay, sir.
Agachantyah
Vyagryaha Mragaha Bhitaha.
Very confusing. What vibhakti is what? Everything taha, 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 taha. So, agachantyah vyagryaha. Here it is Panchami. Mrigaha bitaha. Now we will be able to resolve. For or due to the sense. Due to the tigresses that were coming, the deer became afraid. So this is Pratama Bahuvachana Ktanta. Pratama Karta Mrigaha and Vitaha Ktanta Visheshana to Mrigaha. The deer became afraid. Vitaha Abhavan Asan. Something can be added to complete it in Tinganta, but not required. Adhyaharana is there in the mind itself. So Agachantyaha Vyagryaha Panchami. Cause of the Bhiti. Bagini.
Dhavantyaha Goha Ucham Pashya.
So again, this is in lot. Tvam Pashya, something like that. Okay. Tvam is the Karta there. Tvam Pashya. So Pucham Tvam Pashya. Goho Pucham Tvam Pashya. Dhavantyaha Goho. Shashti. Because Pucham is the object to be seen. Whose Pucha? So Shashti relationship comes in Goho. Cow's tail. One single cow. Shashti Ekavachana. Remember, Goho. Gau Shabda. We will have to put the table and mug it up. So it's an important Shabda for us. And in Veda, it has tons of meaning, not just cow. Okay. Dhavatyaha goho pucham pashya. The tail of the running cow you see. Like that. Okay. Next, Bagini.
Nrityantyaha Mayuryaha Padavinyasam Pashya.
Of the Mayuras who are dancing, their Padavinyasa, their footstepping style. Beautiful word, no? Padavinyasa. Footstepping style as a karma pada. Tvam Pashya. See, like Pucham was the karma for the Darshana, and Vinyasam here. Padavinyasam is a karma for the Drish Dhatu again. Tvam Pashya. So Padavinyasaha iti Pullinga Shabdaha. Puchaha iti tatrapi Pullinga Shabdaha. Not that is relevant, but every time when I know a little bit, I will volunteer to explain those things. One more and you can rest, Bagini.
Sir?
Who has a question?
Sir, this go is a Purlinga Shabda.
No.
Sir, in the Pravesha book, they have given it in Pullinga section, Okaran Pullinga Shabda.
Maybe it is available in Okaranta.
Yeah, like I was just wondering
Go
Pullinga.
Shabdaha. Okay, I will check, Bagini. Interesting, actually. If the Shabda is in Pullinga, but it is applying to a cow, that's a weird combination. But
it's Okaran Pulling they have given.
Because
it's available in both Pullinga and Strilinga.
Strilinga. But declension varies, Bhagini?
This particular one should be declensions.
I
You
mean,
want the
does it?
declensions of the Go Pullinga Shabda?
No.
The same
Okay,
thing.
unless we have both the
Panchami
tables
Shashti.
next to each other, we can't control. So
Panchami
let us
Shashti will be the same.
ignore my question. Let us bring up the tables and check it later. Okay, offline.
No, both are the same. Strilinga and Pullinga, both are same, but the word is available in both.
Oh, okay. So maybe when it is in Pullinga, it is used for something other than cow. Like in Vedas, we said it has other interpretations. So maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Of the ox and the cow.
Not necessarily, because I have seen people use things like pumgo like that. Okay. Interesting possibility. Yeah. So Bhagini, were you left with one more or what happened
Yes,
now?
yeah.
Please read it off. Yeah.
Okay. Patantinam shilanam vegaha mahan.
So of the rocks that are falling, so Bahuvachana Shashti. So of the rocks that are falling, Strilinga Shila Shabda, no? So of the lady rocks, of the lady rocks that are falling, the speed is huge. So Vegaha Mahan Asti. Now already hands were raised earlier by Meeta Bhagini. So I will have to partial. Kamakshi is asking Meeta Varya, let me take her in because she has not participated. If you don't
Okay,
mind.
sir. Okay, sir.
Kamakshi Murthy Varya, you go.
Yes, sir. Jalpantinam karmakarinam darshanena swami kupitaha.
So Jalpantinam Karmakarinam. Jalpanam, as we know, is chit chatting. So so here Karmakarinam. So Karmakaryaha, Karmakaryoho, Karmakarinam. Bahuvachana Shashti. So Darshanena, by the sight of the lady workers who were chit chatting, Swami Kupita, the boss became angry fella, no doubt. Okay.
Akasmat apatantinam apadam nivaranam katham.
This is a question. Akasmat apatantinam apadam nivaranam katham. So how the one should avoid, okay, or remove the difficulties that are falling suddenly. See, reverse. Difficulties that are falling suddenly. Apatantinam, falling. Difficulties, apadam, suddenly. Okay. So, because the nivarana is the possession of them, they are in Shashti, nivaranam katam. So, kasya nivaranam, apadam nivaranam. Bahuvachana Strilinga answer. And then Kshatranta Visheshana relationship. And there is a avyaya giving the akasmikata of that. Okay.
Sir, can you once again say the meaning? Akasmat, falling, difficulties.
What is the solution for removal of the difficulties that are falling suddenly? That is coming up suddenly. Falling is the sense of coming up. Okay. Patal dhatu is there, which is falling, but in this sense here it is that are falling upon us suddenly. In English also we use falling in that same color. Yeah.
Vahantyam kulyayam malinata nasti. Vahantyam, I think flowing.
Flowing, very good. So in the kulya is actually rivulet. Canal, rivulet, correct. Okay. In the canal, which is flowing, so Saptami, Adhikarana, in them, like that, Malinata Nasti, there is no dirtiness because it gets washed away and pure water will keep flowing. Okay. If you have stagnation only, then dirt can accumulate. Well done. That is true for mind also.
True, sir. Samyak patantishu etasu ka pratamam sthanam prapnuyat.
Samyak patantishu etasu. Bahuvachana strilinga. Eta, eta, yesha shabda. Yesha shabda has gone to etasu in Saptami Bahuvachana. So etasu balikasu are strishu. Patantishu etasu. Those who are reading, not wasting their time. Samyak api. Samyak patantishu etasu. Ka prathamam sthanam prapnuyat. Prayaha sarvaha. Like that we can say. Who may get the first position amongst these girls who are reading properly? Rhetorical question. Well done. So with that we have understood the Strilinga in sentence forms. Okay. So let us break here for our lunch break and we will see the table summary and then see the notes and continue the study. Okay. So we have started the 6th lesson, at least the morning sessions. Afternoon we will carry it on. So have a nice lunch. Thanks everyone.
Sir,
And see you promptly at 4 o'clock. What is the question, Bhagini?
Sir, I have 2 doubts. If you can solve it, or you can like message also. If
You ask Bhagini. If
Sir,
it is something I can
it is-
answer, everybody will benefit. Yeah.
These two, one Subhashit from the 5th chapter, Ete Satpurusha Parartha Ghatakaha, and then the second line was Samanya Tuhu Parartham Udyam Bhrita. I didn't understand the meaning of these 2 words, Parartha Ghatakaha and Parartha Udyam Bhrita.
Parartha Ghatakaha. The Ghataka Shabda is in the sense of embodiment.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ghata is like a container, no? So embodiment. So Parartha Ghatakaha, those who are embodiments of helping others.
Okay, got it.
Then other word was
Parartha Mudyama Bhrita.
Parartham Udyama. What is the accurately read it?
Second line, the entirely I was read. Samanyastu Parartha Mudyama Bhrita.
Parartham Udyama Bhrita is where I got doubt. Pararthe Udyama Bhrita, something like that. But it's okay. Parartham Udyama Bhrita. So Parartham is probably the karma sense taken there for the help of others. Udyama Bhritaha. Udyama means one who are engaged in some activity. Bhritaha means those who are helping and engaged in activity. Bhrita means a helper. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
So and Udyama means engaging in some activity. So Parartham Udyama Bhritaha, those who are helpfully engaged in others, helping others. Like that.
Okay, got it, sir.
Okay, Bhagini.
Yeah,
so
thank you
see
very
you
much,
everyone in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
3 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
Oh, sorry, 3 o'clock. Correction. Thanks, correction, Bhagini. 3 o'clock. I apologize.
Dhanyawada.
Dhanyawada.